He came into the pool. As he came down into the water, he had his hair facing was wavy, and we had to submerge him. Well, we went to baptize him, and his head didn't go fully down because he didn't want to get his waves wet. So what we did, we had to call him back down, come back here, son, and we put him under a second time. That's why we nicknamed him Double Dip Kevin. But you see, then it goes on to a sadder part. I was also the same minister who committed his body to the ground. You know, it's no way of saying that this is easy. And I'm speaking to all these young, good-looking, first we should affirm these young brothers here. We need to start affirming our young men. We can knock them down. Many years ago, in fact, it just celebrated September 11, 2001, we know about the worst act of terrorism that ever struck this country. Well, that's according to the news. The worst act of terrorism, as far as I'm concerned, happens on our own blocks in our own country. We have been terrorized too long. We have allowed people to run in our communities, bring station wagons full of guns, carloads full of guns, sell them to our kids. Right. We let the dope and everything run rampant, and this whole thing, hey, listen, I don't want to get involved. Well, you are involved because that bullet doesn't have a name on it. I'm hearing about 2-year-old children being shot with bullets going through the windows, adults being killed walking down the streets, and if you say something, you got some thugs who are going to step up to you and tell you what they want to do. Well, it's time for the men to step up now. These are our children. The mothers didn't bring them here by themselves. We are supposed to step up and protect our children. That's why I commend these brothers for coming together and doing what they're doing tonight. That's right, that's affirming. We've got to get over this idiotic mentality about snitching. You need to know the difference between being able to save a person's life. Matter of fact, more than a person's life. If you say something, you save that person from doing something stupid, and the person they were going to do it too. You don't understand how far the ramifications of how it hurts families. You have families of the ones who are the perpetrators and the ones who are the victims. You don't understand what the tragedy is in our communities. We become like a people who have become hopeless. We are a great people. We built things from the beginning of time. We built pyramids. We did great things. And now that we have got to a certain point in the past 25, 30 years, we have forgotten where we come from. Don't let this age of digital technology fool you. It was your great-grandmothers and your grandmothers and your mothers who prayed for you. That's right. And that's why you're here today. That's right. You forget the days when they used to have cornbread and fat bags. Those days are over because everybody today can eat what they want. You go to McDonald's and get anything you want. But you need to know something. You're not doing this on your own. You didn't come this far on your own. We've had people who actually prayed for us and took us to church and did things. Yes, I'm going to talk about coming to church. If more of the youth would give themselves to coming into church, and I'm not forcing religion down anyone's back, wherever you feel that God is sending you, go. There's no shame in a man who says, I love the Lord. Because if you pray, you're ashamed to say that, then you're ashamed to go on with life. If you let your light so shine before other men, and people can see something in you, the whole world will change. I think the young ladies will agree with me out here. If young men would grow up and pull them up, they'll get a lot more play. Nobody wants to see nobody dirty underwear. Please, Dad. Some of you now because you sit down somewhere it's dirty. That's right. That's a good point. I'm saying it's time to grow up, pull them up, get on with your life. And put a belt on. That's right. Put a belt on. These young men here, I'm looking at all these big, good-looking young black men in their football uniforms. I have gone over to Rikers Island with the prison ministry on many occasions. And it's ARC 84, where they have all the youth locked up. And they all go into their house after the service. And one young man came to me and he says, would you please pray for me? And I said, no problem. He says, the prayer I'm asking you to pray is that I can live through the beating I'm going to get when I get back to the house. And I said, well, listen, if this is going to happen, let me tell someone. He says, no, because if you tell, then they'll kill me. He says, I just want you to pray that I have enough strength that I can sustain this beating. I had tears in my eyes, and I said that no young man should be subject or predicated to this type of treatment. We've got to look out for them. We've got to encourage them. We've also got to tell them when they're doing wrong. There's nothing good about when you're doing wrong. And if we want to fool ourselves and we want to kid ourselves, every time you hear gunfire, you talk, I don't want to get involved. I heard this about there's a community to raise a village. Well, the village is made up of individuals. So don't wait for your neighbor to call or your friend to call. Pick up the phone and call somebody. Look, we got a problem on the street. And take your hand, look at your watch, and see how long the response time is. If it isn't, you told your elected officials responsible to say, we want some changes made. But they can't do it unless they have your help. We need some change. Change is starting right now. Kevin's death is the beginning of new life. He has now become the seed that you can grow and grow more abundantly. His death will make other children be able to live. Don't let this death be in vain. Don't let this vigil be in vain. You have the power. I want everybody to repeat after me. I am somebody.
Somebody.
I am
I am
somebody.
somebody.
Turn to somebody and shake